Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Football Manager 2019 with Zebu Nation, and we are back with the Southern California SEAHORSES. It's the end of the season, the 2019 season, and I gotta tell you, has not gone well here in USL League 2 Southwest Division. The SEAHORSES are last place. Oy vey, after 13 games, we got 3 wins, 2 draws, 8 losses, -9 goal differential, total of 11 points. So we're 3 points back of Golden State Force and San Diego Zest for last place. So if we win this game, we could possibly tie for last place, I guess, or tie for not last place, however you want to look at it. But yeah, it hasn't been a good season at all. Check out the schedule. So we went on a pretty bad losing streak here in the middle of the season, I guess. You know, from Santa Cruz all the way down to Santa Cruz again, we didn't win a single game. We had 2 draws in there versus Golden State and San Diego Zest. If we'd won those 2 games, then we'd be in 6th place all alone, and we probably wouldn't be in this predicament. Now, the only good news is that our last 2 games versus Ventura County and San Francisco City, we managed to win. Very interesting games here. We figured something out, definitely a little bit too late. But in this game versus Ventura County, 3-2 comeback victory. We started down 2 goals. They scored in the 5th minute and the 20th minute. And at that point, they had a player sent off? I guess I didn't even realize that. So maybe this comeback was just sort of, it got helped by that. He got sent off in the 12th minute, too. So anyway, what we did is we changed back to the Michigan State Z formation. And that seemed to change our whole outlook around. So I guess, I guess that formation is just the only formation that works, right? It's scientifically proven to be the only formation in the history of this game that works. So there's the first goal. Obviously not a lot going there. It's Meja who scored. I think he's the one who got sent off, too. Anyway, here's Russell in the 20th minute. Again, just right past the goalkeeper. That you can probably not blame him necessarily for that goal. And here we are coming back right at the end of the half. This was a big goal to get to Kim on the back post. That was an outstanding goal. And then here we are starting the second half. So we got a goal right at the end of the half and then a goal right at the beginning. There's a little deflection to Darius, and he scores again. He's been our best player since we brought him into the team. And then here's Ramirez. Free kick, just curves it in there. So are those goals necessarily because we had the Z formation in there? I don't know. But it seemed to change everything around. Like as soon as I switched to that formation, we started playing a lot better. So I think, and then we played San Francisco City 4-2. And, we were leading this game right from the jump. Ramirez, Darius scores again, Zarate, Ponce, he doesn't score many goals, but he got one there in the 88th minute as sort of a, just a goal that put us ahead for good. Here's 31 minutes in. You can see the pressure we're putting on. It's way different than the other tactic that we were using. There's Ramirez scoring off the steal. It's just a lot more forward pressure. It's pretty much the exact opposite of the other formation, which was much more of a laid-back counterattack. There's a deflection from Bravo, and there's Darius again scoring. He's just been a wonder kid for us. Ramirez, technically our best player, I think. Ramirez, he gets the pass out to Zarate, team captain, I think. And so we were up 3. That's pretty good. And then here's a turnover by Zarate. Brown just sort of I mean, right in on goal. Pretty easy. So at that point, 79 minutes, we're thinking, okay, we don't need them to score again. And then here's going to be a turnover from Ponce to Wolf, who just slides one past the keeper. So now we're looking, it's 3-2, and things are a little shaky. 87 minutes, Ponce on the corner kick, just over top of the defense. So it wasn't a perfect game, but we did manage to beat San Francisco City, who is, mid-table. So, certainly they've played a better season than we have. So we've beaten, some top teams this year. We beat Fresno early in the year. We beat Ventura County 2 games ago. So we had potential. It just couldn't put it together. I think that tactic wasn't right for this team. And, paid for it for sure. In fact, we've got a play in El Saquico looms for both Junior and Mickelson. Interesting. So, the Southern California Seahorses match against Ventura County has been labeled El Saquico by the media outlet, who suggests that the respective head coaches may require to win in order to hang on to their jobs. So, there you go. We need a victory here. We're going to be jobless, which might not be a terrible thing. We'll have to find some, new employment. I was thinking about doing that anyway, but it's always better to find a new job on your own terms rather than to get kicked out. So here's the lineup we're going. You might notice that our roster keeps getting smaller and smaller. Guys keep getting signed away to other teams. They've taken all of our goalkeepers except for Bubakari Madison, who I kind of wanted to start anyway because he was our guy with the best reflexes, 13 reflexes. But now we got no choice. 21-year-old is in there. I mean, we can take a look at some team. Well, we'll look at the team stats after this final match of the season. And, we'll consider what to do next after this game. It's been a tough season to get through, but that happens sometimes in this game. All right, so they're going with the flat 4-4-2. Meja is back in, team captain, highest average rating, leading goal scorer with 5 goals in 12 appearances. So they got 3 guys with pictures and the rest of their team without. All of our guys, it looks like all of our guys are regens of some sort. Anyway, we got Madison in goal, Bubakari, Reynolds, Ponce, Gutierrez, Fides, Cone, Zarate still in the midfield. Most assists with 3, not great. Gentry, Ramirez is our leading average rating player with 7.02. He does have 3 goals and 2 assists. Rodrigo Bravo. I expected more out of him when we signed him with Darius. I thought they would be a great tandem, but Bravo hasn't really had the best season. Only 11 appearances, 2 assists, 1 goal, and then Darius up top. He's been named team captain, I guess. Didn't realize that, but he's got 7 goals on the season in 11 appearances. That's pretty good. So he has definitely done his job. It's up to the rest of the team to, back him up. All right, here we go. Team instructions. All right, we're looking okay here. That's fine. That's fine. Kickoff at Ventura County. Not a tremendous crowd in the stands today. Let's see if they can do us a favor and have one of their players get kicked off again. That'd be nice. Maybe an own goal or 2. That would be helpful. I've noticed own goals have gone way down. Even playing in the lower leagues, the own goals haven't happened like they did early in the life cycle of Football Manager 19. And that seems the way it goes these days. Like a new version comes out and you get a little bit of wackiness, and then they have a few updates and things even out. All right, 9 minutes, 10 minutes in. 65% possession for Ventura County. That's probably not what we want. Cohen with a yellow card already. Let's settle down, boys. Let's settle down. We do have 2 shots on target to their 1. Not a lot happening these days. So, I think here we go. Gentry. Free kick off the wall, straight back to Gentry. He's looking across, near side to Gutierrez. Gets it stolen. It's going to just trickle out of bounds. That's fine. That's fine. Are we going to keep the highlights going? No. So I think the problem this season was I came in and made too many changes. I brought in too many starters, and that's just really messed with our dynamics, and the team is just not together at all. It's just, I think that's too important in FM19, the dynamics. Here's Gentry to Cohen. Their defense is really packed in there. Bravo, no, he drops it to Ramirez. Back to Bravo. Darris, that's where he wanted the ball. Ooh, deflection. Maybe should play a little wider with this packed defense they've got in there. Here's Cohen. Sends it back. Gutierrez with the header. Not a lot on that one. I'm not sure that it would have even gotten to goal if Flores hadn't stopped it. It might have just bounced and stopped right in front of the goal line. Anyway, not a lot of steam on that one. We do now have 7 shots for on target, up to 46% possession. 10 fouls apiece in the first half. Pretty good. As I mentioned before, these lower leagues, I mean, they get really physical. They foul each other like crazy. I remember watching my local team play, and it's just lots of fouls. It's pretty wild. But I guess, most of these guys don't have tremendous athletic talent, so, sometimes that's the only way. Here we go. Here's Gentry. Off the wall. Again. Not a great free kick. I don't think we have anybody with terrific special teams skills. Ramirez knocks it down. Is that a foul? What's up? What's up? No. Offside or something. Or maybe a foul on us. I was really hoping for a penalty. That would have helped us out. What happens if we get a draw here? I mean, it doesn't help us out in terms of finishing in the league. Here's a through ball to Darris. He's in on goal. He stopped, but Zarate wide open goal. He can't get a boot on it. Dang, that was wide open. He just took that extra touch. I mean, he probably had to get around the defense. If he'd have shot it, it would have just bounced off the defenders. But still, goal wide open. You want him to at least take a crack at it. So if we draw, we're finishing in last place and probably fired. Far from pleased. Let's go. We might get fired anyway, no matter what, because we were supposed to finish top half, and we're in last place. So I'm pretty sure that's like sackable offense right there. We'll see if they're just playing it out until the end of the season, because these teams don't have the finances to get rid of a coach mid-season. Like, it's not that they'd have to pay me a tremendous amount, but any little bit helps. If you saw, the money raised by Loki Doki for that team that he was supporting, and it was like $5,000, and they were like, this is going to help us out tremendously. So if they would have to, cut me and pay me $5,000, that would be like, okay, we can't have, we can't do maintenance on the stadium this year because we had to buy that guy out of his contract. So it's not insignificant. Although, our finances here are a little bit more than that for whatever reason. It's like we got that big influx of cash that I'm still not exactly sure where that came from. It seems a little odd for a team at this level to have that much money. But you never know. Deep-pocketed owner of some sort. 70 minutes. There is absolutely nothing going on. Let's do a shout. Let's demand more. Demand more. There we go. Focus. Let's go. Don't really want to, like, put anybody else in there, because we're starting all of our best players. You know, maybe switch out somebody for Cohen or Zarate, but don't really want to do that, honestly. 78 minutes. Here we go. Gentry. Is he going to kick it right into the wall again? No, right past the wall. Got it on target, but Flores made the stop. That is definitely our best attempt of the day. 16 shots, 6 on target. So this keeper is really making some stops. There's another foul. Ramirez, yellow card. And it's Meja. He's out again with a red card. There we go. Team instructions here. In transition. Okay, we are counter pressing. Should we get stuck in? Nah. We foul enough as it is, I think. Here we go. Reynolds, 85 minutes. Can we get the winner? Nope. Turnover. Here comes the short-handed Ventura County. Send one downfield. That's not going anywhere. Gutierrez is going to track it down. He's going to send it back downfield to Bravo. Zarate with that yellow card. We got the fullbacks on overlap here. Gets it out wide. Here's Fidesz looking across. Gentry. Oh, come on. That was it, man. That was a goal. We need a golden goal here, fellas. 88 minutes. Shout. Push forward. Three minutes of injury time. 90 minutes down. 1 minute down. 2 minutes. 30 seconds to go. They better not score here. Gutierrez gets it to Ramirez. Here we go. We're on the attack. Darris moving forward. He's 1-on-3. Ramirez slow playing it, but he gets it to Darris. He gets it. Oh. We're going to get a corner out of it. That was a great sliding defense. Denied Darris of the winning goal. Cohen sends it in for the last attempt. Ponce has it. Ponce scores! The final minute. Could have saved the season with a last-second goal. How many times do you see that? Look at that. Bad play by the defender, and Ponce, of all people, the defender, it's in there. He may have just saved our job. I have applied for Toronto FC. We'll see if this win impresses Toronto FC. Maybe we'll move up to MLS. Probably not, but hey, you never know. They didn't reject us out of hand. So well done, guys. Good win. Continue. Take a look. League 2. Where do we finish? Let's take a look at the competitions. 8th place. Hooray, I guess. Why are we ahead of Golden State Force? They've got a better goal differential than us. Everything else is exactly the same. 4 wins, 2 draws, 8 losses. The Glens, they got 2 points? Is that possible? No, the Zest got 3 points. Okay, that's what happened there. All right, so we finish second to last. 3-game winning streak, though. Look at that. We're on a roll. If the season was a little longer, maybe we would have more of a chance to move up the table. But this sort of is what it is. Before we move forward any and see if I get fired, we'll take a quick look at the statistics here. So, we had a lot of guys play a decent amount of games, especially on defense. Ponce, Gutierrez, and Fidesz played all 14 games, and so did Diego Ramirez up top. He had 3 goals, 2 assists, 6 chances created. Ponce coming up big the last 2 games of the season, scores a goal each game. What a guy, what a dude. Let's take a look at him. 19-year-old central defender, 11 jumping reach, 11 heading, 6 composure, 3 finishing. You know, he finished that last goal. That wasn't like a header. He brought it down and finished it with 3 finishing and 6 composure. What a guy. He's got a lot of potential. So if we do stick around, I mean, we do have a young team with a lot of potential. This guy is, I mean, he's already a 5-star player apparently for this level, so future's bright for him, I guess. Go for goals here. Darius, of course, leading goal scorer, 7 goals on the season in 12 appearances. Ramirez with 3, Ponce with 2, Zarate 2. Kim is also an interesting player, 4-star potential, 20 years old. So, like I said, young team, a lot of potential, but just not real good at the moment. And, you know, next year, our dynamics will be a little better. You know, team cohesion is up to average. That's like the best it's been all year. Locker room atmosphere, very good. That's also the best it's ever been. So if we can continue this momentum into next year, you know, you hear that all the time in sports. Like, you know, continuing the momentum year to year is very difficult. But sometimes, you know, putting together a winning streak at the end of one season can carry on into the next season. So hopefully we can do that. Assists here. Decent spread of assists, but just not a lot. It's hard to judge these stats. I mean, a 14-game season is kind of hard to judge. Patrick Cohen, though, 25-year-old ball-winning midfielder. Only 3 starts on the season, 7 substitutes, and he's got 3 assists. It's pretty good. Zarate, meanwhile, 3 assists. Gentry, Rodrigo Bravo, we looked at him earlier. Expected a little bit more out of him. But again, in 12 games, it's hard to judge these kind of guys. Passing efficiency, 85% isn't good. You want to see your guys up near 90%. At least a couple of your guys up to 90%. Like, hopefully your midfielders who hold the ball the most, you want to see them up near 90%. But our midfielders are down here. Like, you know, not good. Not good, down in the 80% category. Yellow cards. 5 yellow cards for Zarate. You know, I've seen worse. Let's put it this way. I've seen a lot worse than this. Although 5 yellow cards in 12 matches, that's a pretty bad ratio. 50% of your games you get a red card in, or a yellow card. That would be bad for red cards. No red cards, though, so that's good. And then average rating on the season, Diego Ramirez, best player all year long, really. 14 appearances, 7.10 rating. Let's take a look at Ramirez, see what he's all about. 27 years old. Leadership, determination. You know, it's just 7 visions, 6 passing, 7 long shots, 7 first touch. I mean, I guess he's got decent stats for this level, but you'd rather see some better stats, you know, up towards the double-digit mark would be nice. But anyway, let's advance things a little bit. Southern California defeat 10-man Ventura County. You know, I guess they're just undisciplined, or they have that one undisciplined guy who just sort of undermined them both games against us. Under 23s win the Southwest Division. Seahorses sink to worst ever finish. Yeah, sorry about that. Ramirez, 8.1 rating, 4 key passes. Superb with the number of chances. Really appreciate. Thank you. Squad bonus is played out. $7,000 to be shared among the players. I mean, there's not a lot of them left. There's only like 18 of them left, I think. So it's still not a lot of money. But anyway, Zarate finished, reached his yellow card limit. That's good. Oh, here we go. Best 11. Anderson in goal. Reynolds, Gutierrez, Ponce, Fides. That's no surprise there. Kim, Sosa, Zarate, Bravo, Moore, and Derek. Who the heck is Moore? B. Moore. 25-year-old poacher. He's now playing for the Oxnard Guerreros. Okay. So he's part of our best 11, apparently. Good for them. Season awards. Diego Ramirez wins the player of the season, the fans' player of the season even. Ponce sneaking up second after those 2 dramatic goals to get us some wins at the end of the season. Gutierrez, a very solid defender, in third place with 14%. Goal of the season, Ramirez versus, so it was the last game. So, we started out in the 4-4-1-1 before we switched formations. And here's Ramirez with that free kick goal. I guess so. I guess, that was an important goal. It was a game-winning goal. I'll take that, definitely. Signing of the season is Gutierrez. Young player of the season, Ponce, 19 years old, as we saw before. Outstanding. Highly influential players, Jackson, Stuart Jackson. Did he even play? What's this guy's... He had made 5 appearances. How is he an influential player? I don't know. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans for next season. Well-deserved rest and challenge for a spot at the top of the league is our only option. And that's perfectly acceptable. All right. Let's go, boys. Board request meeting to discuss the head coach's future. Here we go. Attend meeting. Not happy with your current performance and considering your position at the club. We would like to know why you think the team performs so badly. We've had a difficult run of games. I don't know that we can blame injuries. Like, we didn't really have a lot of injuries. Check out the injury history here. Yeah, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 12 days. None of these guys were very important. So, difficult run of games. We feel the matches weren't that hard. You should have picked up better results than you have. Let's see. Last thing the club needs is upheaval. Show some faith. Let's go with the faith option with these guys for sure. We'll give you some more time, but we expect you to pick up 9 points in the next 5 games. That's doable, right? Yeah, that's more than doable. That's 3 wins in 5 games. I can do that. Looking forward, it's going to be next season anyway, and maybe we might find another job. I don't know. So there's our season injury report. Not a lot. I guess that's why Jackson didn't play much, is because he fractured his ribs. But still, Sosa out for a few weeks. Pomical out for a few weeks. Didn't really bother us because we got Ryan Reynolds playing that same position, so that worked out. Preseason start date. Preseason lasts 15 weeks. No thank you? Like, definitely no thank you? We did play a ton of preseason games. I think we can go with 10 weeks. Is that... maybe down to, 6 weeks. Might be okay. 15 weeks. Give me a break. I know we play a short regular season, but, hopefully the There's no, what am I thinking of? No preseason stuff going on here. These were all friendlies. There were no preseason tournaments or anything. We didn't even get U.S. Cup. Is that true? We didn't play any U.S. Cup games? We didn't. Why didn't we get to play in the U.S. Cup? You know, like, what's up? What's up? What's up with that? I guess you kind of have to win your conference at the low level to get in the U.S. Cup. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I thought we would be eligible for U.S. Cup. I just thought we would. I thought like every team in the nation got in there, but then I remembered. No. Okay. 18-man All-Stars. All right. All right. TFC. This is what I was waiting for. The Toronto FC job application unsuccessful. So, you know, we can look at the job center. And, you know, there's Lansing United. You know, we could apply for that. So that's our home team. A team that doesn't exist anymore other than the women's team. Is the only team right now that exists because they got bought out and they got turned into the Lansing Ignite, who's now a League One team. So there's some promotion news for you right there. That's how you get promoted in American soccer. You get bought out by a local baseball team, and that baseball team puts in enough money to move you up a couple of levels, and there you go. That's how you get promoted. So what we'd be looking for would be USL League One, because that's really where the professional divisions start. And I'm not seeing any USL League One. There's League Two, Mountain Division. Yeah. League Two, NPSL. There's Toronto that wouldn't play. So, like, I don't know that there's any point in going to some other League Two team other than to get a fresh start. And I'd really only... Well, Miami City. What do they look like? It's hard to tell. What are their finances? Secure, so that's not bad. It's still, you know, it's still USL 2, though. I mean, the only reason would be to travel around the country. So I don't know. Let me know. Stay with the Seahorses or not. Maybe we can go to Miami. Maybe we can go to Lansing. Maybe we can, I don't know, do something else. View job advert. Training facilities below average. Payroll $54,000. That's about what we got here. Finances secure. I don't know. Apply. We'll see what happens, but let me know if you want me to stay with the Seahorses. You know, we got that ultimatum starting at the beginning of next year that we should be able to beat no problem. And we, you know, our finance situation is fine. Payroll, transfer budget, payroll $90,000, of which we're only spending $54,000. Transfer budget $475,000. You know, overall balance $995,000. We're a semi-pro team with almost $1 million in the bank. We could maybe go pro, but I don't know what that would accomplish in League Two. So anyway, we're going to end it there. Stop dilly-dallying, and we'll come back with next season. So until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.